Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Freeman. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room, it's Peppers. Spins away from the defense. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Peppers. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Under fire. That's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The give to the single back. Turning it on. Still on his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Just 2
his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Petty. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They go to the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looking for a man. It's Petty. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Going to the running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Freeman. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He misses it. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
And these offenses defenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Mountain West this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. New Mexico found a way to pull out a victory.
Continues to fight for yards. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. To the air on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. They're going to get him for a safety. Trying to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. He's in open space downfield. Iowa has the ball back on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Back to throw, it's Petty. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete to the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, fighting Illini. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Give to the back. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coffee. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looking downfield, it's Freeman. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Coffee. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Off play action. Here's a heat. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Stone. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. On the option, it's Freeman. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll give it to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Hawkeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Hawkeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Scanning the field, it's Freeman. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it set up on the outside. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Back to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the catch down the right side. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Petty. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Illinois lining up quickly. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
The Hawkeyes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Illinois offense returns to the field. He'll do it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Petty using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires deep on the run. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. On target to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the big fella. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Running to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Kennick is having a conniption fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Petty. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Coffee. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hawkeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Freeman. Snagged out of the air. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They just keep firing. Back's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Sneaks into the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive would... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Back to pass, it's Petty. Under fire. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The give to the tailback. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. To the air, it's Freeman. With the catch, it's Peppers. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll try it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Texas has just had no answers today. They are getting barbecued right now. This team simply does not look prepared, and at this level, you can't have that. They're trailing by 14 to Georgia. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Green. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. Looking to throw. It's Petty. Rushes on him. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Hawkeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Freeman. Fires left. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And the pummeling has started. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget them. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw, it's Petty. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the catch on the left. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.